gentlemen, all the people in the world identifying as people. Welcome to another session of Potato Tomato. Today with two very special guests. Gitte. And Luka. Potato, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, tomato, tomato, potato. Achoo.
Achoo.
I'm a little bee. I love the sky and the trees. I'm a teeny tiny little ant, checking out this and that. And I am nothing. So you have nothing to hide. And I'm a artist.
Gentlemen, we would like to present you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Ototsan Okka-san. Good afternoon, Okonnichiwa. Good evening, Okonbanwa.
On average, a sneeze burns 2 calories. Insects neither sneeze nor cough, at least not in the traditional sense. This is because they don't breathe through their mouths and they don't have noses, though they can detect odors. Whales don't sneeze because they think about breathing. They need to swim to the surface.
I must give you a little present, said the old woman. Wait a moment, and you shall have some delicious soup. She whistled, and there entered several guinea pigs in men's clothes, with aprons on and cooking spoons stuck through their waist belts. After them came several squirrels in white Turkish trousers. They also walked on their hind legs and wore green velvet caps on their heads. They bustled about and brought saucepans and dishes, and the old woman ran hither and thither in her coconut slippers, and Jacob saw she was evidently going to give him something good to eat. At last, something in one of the pots began to boil over, and the smell filled the room. She took it off the fire, poured the contents into a silver soup tureen, and said, "Now, sonny, if you drink this soup, you will have all that you admire in me, and you might also become an excellent cook. Only that you will never be able to find the particular cabbage of which it is made. Why does your mother not keep it on her stall?"
The boy hardly understood what she meant, but he drank the soup eagerly, and it tasted delicious. His mother had often made good things for him to eat, but nothing like this. While he was drinking the last spoonful, the whistle sounded for the guinea pigs, and thick clouds of smoke began to fill the room. The fumes of the smoke confused little Jacob. He wanted to get away. He said he ought to be going back to his mother. But he seemed unable to move and fell back on the couch and went fast asleep.
Wonderful dreams came to him. It seemed to him that he was changed into a squirrel. And he went about with the squirrels and guinea pigs and his duties like the others. At first he had to work as a shoemaker, and he had often helped his father. He did not find that difficult. After a time, pleasanter work was given to him, and he had to go with some of the squirrels to get sunberries. The old dame preferred a certain sort, and as she had no teeth, she made her dinner of bread and sunberries.
After a year, he was set to find drinking water for the old woman. This was done in many different ways. The squirrels and Jacob had to fill the hazelnut shelf with dew from the roses, and that was her drinking water. As he was always thirsty, her water carriers had plenty to do.
After another year, he had indoors work to do, chiefly to keep the glass floors clean. He had to sweep them and then tie his feet up in cloths and so dust them. In 4 years' time, he was put in the kitchen, and Jacob, from being scullery boy, became head pastry cook. And his skill was so great that he was sometimes surprised for pastries of 200 different flavors and the most delicate cabbage soups he could make with the greatest ease.
After he had been 7 years in the old woman's service, it happened one day when she had gone out with basket and stuff that Jacob had to draw a fowl and stuff and roast it before she came back. In the herb room, he suddenly noticed a cupboard. He opened one and found a herb of a quite different color. He looked carefully at it. It smelled strong and like the soup that the old woman had given to him on his first day there. But the smell was so strong that he began to and achoo and sneeze until at last achoo! He awoke.
He was lying on the old woman's sofa and looked bewildered around.
"What strange things dreams are," said he.
I could have sworn that I had been a squirrel, and a squirrel's a clever cook. How my mother will laugh when I tell her.
thought it was done? Well, it has just only begun. AVP. That shit be spicy, spicy.
Slurping that juice right off her like it's iced tea. You already know that shit be tasting spicy, spicy. Got me feeling like a real boss. That shit be spicier like some sriracha. I already know that she tryna get freaky with it. Looking at me up and down, I could already tell she tryna be sneaky with it. I guess she just can't get enough of me, giving me signals that she wanna get it real rough. She goes in all crazy when she be on her knees, draining all on my energy. It got me feeling lazy. The head game that she got, it be driving me crazy. She keep it spicy, spicy. I be slurping that juice right off her like it's iced tea. You already know that shit be tasting spicy, spicy. Got me feeling like a real boss. That shit be spicier like some sriracha hot sauce. Yeah, I go all day, every day. I get wild, get nasty. You know that I got that bitch with her legs in the air. She be acting so much like a flirt that I'll probably eat that for dessert. I find ways to make it work, like licking up that squirt of hers till she can't take no more. I got her feeling lazy when I go down on her. It be driving me crazy. That shit be spicy, spicy. Slurping that juice right off her like it's iced. You already know that shit be tasting spicy, spicy. Got me feeling like a real boss. That shit be spicier like some sriracha hot sauce. She keep it spicy, spicy. She keep it spicy, spicy. That shit be spicier like some sriracha hot sauce.
Hello? 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 Ca- Can everybody hear me? Huh? Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. First of all, I'm a bit stressed because normally I don't talk to people. I mostly talk to the rats or the mushrooms I grow. Rats, mushrooms, oh, and dust. But first of all, hello? Hello? Hello, Kidoki! I'm gonna thank the radio first. I'm gonna thank the radio hosts first. Thank you, Roman and Michelle, for hosting me live on your radio show in Belgium. I must say I'm a big fan of your show. Yeah, from my room, I listen to the radio a lot. I can listen to all stations and radios around the world. Yeah. Admittedly, Potato Tomato is one of my favorites. It's so unique. It's an honor to be part of this show for a few minutes. Maybe I have to introduce myself a bit more before we go on. Otherwise, the listeners won't know which crazy person they listen to. It's very important to know who you're listening to. It's very important to know who you have on the line, right? I'm Luke. 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 I'm living in a room without sunlight, a room without lights. It's very dark. I'm not doing this for fun. No, I'm not doing this for fun. It's just, I'm incredibly afraid of sneezing. I get already scared by just saying the words. Sneezing! Sneezing! I'm afraid of it. I'm so afraid of it. It scares me. And once I read that you can't sneeze in the dark. That's why I've been living in a room without lights for years. To prevent myself ever from sneezing. I only eat mushrooms. I grow them myself. Mushrooms are my friends. They don't like light either. That's why they are my friends. Because I don't like lights. They grow in the dark just like me. It's weird, I know. Because I've been living in the dark for so long, my senses have started to change. I don't really use my eyes anymore because they can't see anymore in the dark. Yes, and so I only use my sense of smell. Yeah, that's why it's incredibly developed. My nose has started to grow and grow and grow. I can even fit my whole fist in my nostril. Yeah, really, you cannot see it on the radio, but you have to trust me. My whole fist! Imagine a whole fist in a nostril. That's enormous! Yeah. But this enormous nose and nostrils have only made my fear of sneezing worse. I don't want to know what kind of power this nose has in a stove when I sneeze. Let alone what will flow out of this nostril. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. But that's why I call you. That's why I'm on the radio. Today is a big day.
It's fantastic to be able to share this with so many people in Belgium. I'm going to face my fear. I'm going outside for the first time. I have already my shoes on, and I'm about to open the door to go outside and to see the sunlight. Roman potato! Michelle tomato! Are you ready? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, here we go. I open the door.
when dust's everywhere, we achoo, achoo, achoo. Sniff the flowers and trees, but catch cold and we sneeze. Just achoo, achoo, achoo. Imagine how easy if life weren't sneezy. Each nose would be thrilled through and through. But what can you do with a cold or a flu? Just achoo, achoo, achoo.
We sniff a red rose, but just tickle our nose and smell each bud in the lane, but catch cold in the rain and
just breathing and sniffing with no handkerchiefing, with thrill and he knows through and through. But what can you do with a cold or a flu? Just achoo, 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 achoo,
As you know, an ordinary unhairy face like yours or mine simply gets a bit smudgy if it's not washed often enough, and there's nothing so awful about that. But a hairy face is a very different matter. Things clings to hairs, especially food. Things like gravy go right in among the hairs and stay there. You and I can wipe our smooth faces with a flannel and we quickly look more or less alright again. But the hairy man cannot do that. We can also, if we are careful, eat our meals without spreading food all over our face. But not so the hairy man. Watch carefully next time you see a hairy man eating his lunch, and you will notice that even he opens his mouth very wide. It is impossible for him to get a spoonful of beef stew or ice cream and chocolate sauce into it without leaving some of its hair. Mr. Twit didn't even bother to open his mouth wide open when he ate. As a result, and because he never washed, there was always hundreds of bits of old breakfast and lunches and suppers sticking to the hairs around his face. They weren't big bits, mind you, because he used to wipe those off with the back of his hands or on his sleeve while he was eating. But if you looked closely, not that you'd ever want to, would you see little specks of dried up shrimp on the benches? If you look closer still, hold your noses, ladies and gentlemen. If you look closer still, you would probably see much larger objects that had escaped the wipe of his hand. Things that had been there for months and months and months and months. Like a piece of maggoty green cheese. Or a moldy old cornflake. Or even the slimy tail of a tin sardine. Because of all this, Mr. Twit never went really hungry by sticking out his tongue and curling it sideways to explore the hairy jungle around his mouth. His mouth, he was always able to find a tasty morsel here and there to nibble on. What am I trying to tell you? What am I trying to tell you? What am I trying to tell you?
Excellent. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Excellent. Bravo. Merci. Bravo, bravo. Ja. Bravo. Super. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Great show, man. Great.
I'm walking to a farm to grow wheat. I'm walking to a farm to grow wheat. The sky is blue, the sun is yellow. I'm walking to a farm to grow wheat. The duck is white, the pond is grey. I'm walking to a farm to grow wheat. My plough is made of wood, the black earth is soft. I'm walking to a farm to grow wheat. The share is teak, the handle ash. My plough is made of wood, the black earth is soft. The duck is white, the pond is grey, the sky is blue, the sun is yellow. I'm walking to a farm to grow wheat. The sun is yellow to grow wheat.
Chicken legs?
Se estás a gaguejar, baby, tem a pica. Não precisas visar, baby, tem a pica. Se estás a gaguejar, baby, tem a pica. Não precisas visar, baby, tem a pica. Tem a pica, tem a pica, tem a pica. Tem a pica, tem a pica, tem a pica. Tem a pi, 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 tem a
Hate me, I see why I'm so icy. When Kim come through, it gets spicy. You know my nigga be spicy. You know my bitch be spicy. Red Birkin, red bottom, so spicy.
Kiosk Radio.
I'm dancing with death. Oh no, don't look at my face. I'm dancing with death. Oh no, don't look at my face.
Feeling hot, hot.
can't sleep any longer. I had the idea that I had to find you. Come to paradise. Come to my island. Come. I am your master. Come. Come to me.
Who is eating spicy food for breakfast?
Yay!
Spicy cornflakes? In Indonesia, that's not just normal, it's a vibe. While other countries eat croissants, Indonesians go straight for sambal, rice and spice. Like a shot to the soul. Luka, did you know that you cannot sneeze with your eyes open?
No.
Saying achoo is universal. Did you know that reptiles sneeze the most?
No.
No.
And chili peppers evolved to herd mammals, but not birds.
Whoa.
Whoa.
According to the Guinness World Record, the longest sneeze fits in 976 days. Britton Donna Griffiths started sneezing on January 13, 1981 and surpassed the previous duration record on 26 July, sneezing an estimated million times in the first 365 days, and achieved her first sneeze-free day on September 16, 1983.
Wow.
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 In 2015, in Houston, USA, a 12-year-old girl named Caitlin Thornley started sneezing and never stopped.
Whoa. Whoa, poor lady.
She sneezed 12,000 times a day or 20 times per minute. Not clear if she's still sneezing today.
No.
Here we go from least to most spicy. So if we think about the least spicy food, that would be rice, yogurt, boiled potatoes,
Cucumber.
lettuce. But then come the cute little radishes, which are very mild but have a peppery bite. Green bell pepper, paprika,
Black pepper.
white pepper, mustard,
Nasal heat.
Ginger.
wasabi, cyanide, the horseradish, jalapeno, serrano pepper, cayenne pepper, Thai bird's chili,
Intense, fast burning heat.
habanero pepper,
Very hot, fruity, powerful.
Scotch bonnet pepper, ghost pepper, Tarzini the scorpion pepper,
Brutal.
stinging, 7-pot blood pepper, overwhelming, Carolina Reaper pepper, Currently the hottest pepper.
Currently the hottest pepper.
Currently the hottest. They use it for competitive eating.
Whoa.
Whoa. Crazy. Whoa.
All right, a little bit of history for you all. Excerpt from a book I'm reading called Spice by Roger Crowley. The lure of spices reaches far into antiquity. 4,000-year-old clove buds have been excavated from cities on the banks of the Euphrates, sculpted reliefs of spice fleets recorded in the Valley of the Kings. Chinese emperors in the Han Dynasty required courtiers to sweeten their breath with cloves, and the Romans held spices to be olfactory portals to the divine, to scent sacrificial offerings, and to waft the souls of the dead up from funeral pyres. Spices have been valued as antiseptics, analgesics, and aphrodisiacs. To cheer up food and drink, as intimations of paradise. They have been instrumental in the development of long-distance trade routes by land and sea, the growth of cities and the spread of religions by merchants who carried them. Lightweight and durable, they were the first truly global commodity. The markup as they passed through many hands has been so astonishing, as much as 1,000% by the time they reached Europe, that they could be worth more than their weight in gold. At times they have been currency in their own right.
I wash my hands. I wash my head. I wash my heart. Burning tongue, burning tongue, burning tongue, burning tongue.
This is the way we dance, dance.
Yeah! Oh!
This is the way we feel inside my mind. This is the way we groove, we feel the funk, the soul, in the minds, in the bodies. We love to feel the dance. Now dance, baby. Only you can feel where I'm coming from. Feel the music. Dance, baby. Dance, baby. This is the way we feel our music. For you! This is the way we love to get down, get down. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do. You could be a star, a DJ. You could be yourself. Be yourself, be yourself. It's all about the way you dance, you groove to this vibe, to my vibe, your vibe, our vibe. It doesn't matter, just dance, 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 dance. Now dance, baby. Just dance, baby. Dance, baby. You already know who I am, Look at me now, I'm shaking, I'm feeling the groove I got with you. I don't care what you think you are, I'm having fun.
Let's go.
It's all about dancing, romancing, feeling myself, feeling who I am, feeling who I be. Shaking my body on the dance floor. It's all I really want to be. It's me, it's me, it's me. But most importantly, I wanna dance. Dance, 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 dance. I wanna dance. Now dance, baby. Now dance.
Gitte Hendrikx. Thank you, Luka Mariën. Please reach out. More to follow. Third Monday of the month, 1 p.m. Thank you, Kiosk Radio. Thank you, people here, people there. Potato, tomato, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Mommy. Thank you, Sneeze. Thank you. Oh, oh, oh.